Jamansky. Do you remember Jacob Jamansky, Mom?
Of course.
You do?
Yeah, I remember my grandfather.
Yeah? What do you remember of Jacob Jamansky?
Let's see, what do I remember of him? To me, he was a shy man. I felt that...
A shy man? Jacob Jamansky, a shy man?
Grandpa. My grandpa.
Okay.
Do you remember shy?
I remember him.
Yeah?
I remember him.
How do you remember Jacob
We
Jamansky?
used to play cards.
Really? Was he good?
Great at pinochle. He was a cheater.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's-
he was a very little man.
Size-wise?
Very sweet, yeah.
Okay.
Very sweet, very tender,
Right.
little.
Always loved his
Very
family.
religious.
Yeah, very strongly Jewish?
Lots of morals.
Really?
Until he cheated at cards.
So he was a hypocrite? A little bit?
No, that wouldn't.
Or maybe he was just slick. Maybe he was just slick. He wants to win.
He was
That's
just
a tough
slick.
Is it a tough word?
He wasn't a hypocrite.
No?
Here's a picture
No.
of them.
Very into family.
Oh.
Family was the most important thing to him.
You know,
See, you can
know,
see. And I don't ever remember him working.
What is
You never
between the-
remember him working?
Never.
Did you know that he worked with his hands? Did you feel that he was a carpenter? Did you ever have that sense about him?
Proposing?
Oh, yeah.
No, I knew him as my grandpa.
Look at Grandma, too.
Grandma.
Grandma. That's Grandma.
That's Grandma. That's Dora.
No,
No, that's
not-
Grandma. Grandma, excuse me, sorry. Great Grandma. What's Great Grandma's name?
well, let's talk about
Sarah Jamansky? Sarah and Jacob Jamansky. Sarah and Jacob Jamansky.
Sarah?
No,
What was
Sarah.
Grandma's name?
Who's Sarah?
Your mother's name.
Who?
Your mother.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah and Jacob Jamansky. Correct? This is
Right,
correct.
Daddy?
This is correct.
Was it
No,
Sarah?
no.
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 Repeat that, please.
What was
What was
Grandma's
your
name?
mother's name?
Great Grandma's name.
This one.
About her name?
Your mother.
Her name was Sarah Lockman. L-A-C-H-M-A-N.
It's Lockman.
That was her maiden name.
And what was Mama? And what was Mother's? And what was Mother's?
If that was,
What was Mother's name?
Also Sarah.
Was it Sarah too?
So you come from a long...
Sarah's.
Wow, you guys come from a long line of Sarahs. Do we have any Sarahs?
no,
We have no Sarahs in our generation.
Steve, listen.
I don't think so.
It's very classic. That's one of the matriarchs of the Jewish religion. So,
It's have in England.
What's your name?
Sarah.
Lockman. That is right.
It is Lockman.
this is your grandmother you're talking about, right?
Well, honey, she's been dead
How many years? How long? When did she pass away?
So that
40
picture-
years.
She's been gone 40 years?
So listen to this.
40 years? She's
Yeah,
been
at
gone?
least.
How you doing, Papa?
Very good.
Probably
Okay.
longer than that.
45 years.
How were you? You were like
I
you were
don't know.
you were early teenager when you and your grandmother died?
I was about 11, 12 years old when my grandmother died.
Really? So what do you remember about your grandmother?
I was 11 years
What do you
old.
think about? What do you remember about? What do you remember
2
about
years later.
Sarah? Sarah, Jacob's wife,
Well, I
your
got-
grandma.
I got married.
What's Sarah in Jewish?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah is a matriarch.
Sarah.
Sarah, Esther. They may sound familiar. Well, they should. Anyway, listen. It's. Anything else? We have any other any other ideas? So what else? I mean, what else? I mean, so you basically your father worked
I
with the
have a
yeah.
question. I have a question. I have a question. I have a question. All these years, what's the most important thing, Dad, about life?
Good question. Good question.
Question, I got a good answer.
filming that?
The important thing in my life.
No, but yeah. What's the most important thing in life?
What does 92 years tie you?
He's going to answer it. God.
Two questions.
All right, the most important thing.
Yeah.
That?
That.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that and that. Father and son.
So then we have to reproduce. We have to.
When do you plan to have another one?
This evening. Get started.
All right, we got that on film now. What's the date today? Let's take a look at. Let's see what Mom says. Let's look at Mom's face. Oh yeah.
Twice.
All right. We got a smile on her face. She's like, all right, no more sleep forever. It's okay. Overrated. So what is the most important? So the baby and procreation
The most
and
important
family.
thing that I remember very good was little Mary. She met a young guy. Oh, let's just go right in.
I got you.
And they fell in love right away.
Mm-hmm.
Those two clicked immediately. And what she saw in this guy, I don't recall.
Neither does she. She doesn't know either.
Let's see that smile. Let's see that smile. Yeah, that's gorgeous.
But I'm so happy to have the entire family here. Who is missing now?
Just Adam.
Adam.
But he's here. But Adam is
Adam's
here.
He called me the other day. He's very happy. They're building a beautiful 5-bedroom home.
Sure.
And he insisted about
No,
going out there. He's works awful hard.
He does.
Yeah, he wishes he could be here. I know that for sure. I just saw him. He wishes.
So any foresight on the new year that you can lay on us?
Pardon?
Any information about the new year coming up?
No,
1998, your famous slogan?
I have no idea.
Sure you do.
You baby?
No.
It's his baby.
You know, what's the...
Hey, so Papa, let me ask you. I want to ask you a political, so we can kind of like lighten this a little bit. What do you think about Clinton? What do you think about Clinton?
To me,
What?
Clinton is the best man we ever had.
All right.
There's
Right
no
on.
question about it.
What about his sex life, Dan?
No, I'm talking, not
Yeah,
talking
let's-
about all. Every president we had a sex life.
Really?
Every president we had.
I'm getting this
had
on-
sex life. The only one that never had sex life was Truman.
He was gay.
No, that was Hoover. Hoover was gay, but Truman might have been doing Hoover. Who knows? So, really, you think Clinton? You stand behind your president?
Oh, sure.
100%.
100%.
100%.
All right.
His words are so distinct.
Yeah. So you think, as a nation, you think the United States we're okay? We're heading in the right direction. We're going to be around for another 100 years as the United
Well, I
States.
hope so, but I have no idea.
Yeah. Have you seen things improve or not improve from your perspective? Yeah. What has been the greatest improvements in life and the quality of life that you've seen since you were a child?
Growing up,
I'll take that one.
Sorry?
Yeah, you can loan this to
growing
us.
up, getting older and older.
Yeah, what have you seen? What the technology? What have you seen that really has been the thing that you've got? What an amazing improvements of life! That now it's amazing. What has truly amazed you the most about all of this changes?
People.
Just the people themselves.
Well,
In what way? Well, how have people changed so much?
I think one of the nicest.
How have people changed so much, Papa?
You know, I think with the nicest,
Huh?
one of the nicest ones since the
yeah.
Sky one.
How have people changed so much?
No,
I really want to answer this question.
I love that.
You have that, don't
I
you?
have that one.
I don't, I haven't taken that one.
Papa, how have people changed so much since you were?
As you go older, things change.
You change,
I sure did.
but do we change as you get older?
Well, people think when they look at me,
Actually, you
and
can even go a little more right.
I tell them I'm 94 years young. Unbelievable, they don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
Dan, if you had anything to do over again,
You look 20 years younger on film, by the way. Take a look. Take a look. You see it? You see yourself? Yeah.
Dan, if you had anything to do over, what would you do?
Pardon?
If you had anything to do over again,
You get a wish. You get one wish.
what would you do over?
To get married, meet a family, and love one, my family. My family came first. My dad was always a very hard worker in his field. He never had the education. But my dad knew blueprints. The big boss would come up to him and say, Jake,
Wish he was alive today. I sure know somebody that needs blueprints, knows about blueprints. But what would you, anything you could do over again? Anything you regret?
you know, it was so,
I was
No?
so easy.
the only regret I had
You go-
by
you
missing
came
my
in.
family.
There's no
My father and my mother.
Well, that's not your fault though, Dan.
And you get set it.
No. Come here,
Well, I'll
little
tell you
girl.
one thing. Myrna.
Well, we'll see them.